Viewers, the budget intended to stimulate economic growth has ended up igniting a political firestorm. It sparked a fierce debate in Parliament, even today, with the opposition alleging discrimination and bias. The Congress party injected a regional twist, accusing the government of fueling a north-south divide. Congress leader D.K. Suresh's remarks about the possibility of demanding a separate nation if southern states continue to be neglected by the central government sparked anger and outrage. Suresh made this statement criticizing the central government for allegedly neglecting the southern states in fund distribution. Many in the opposition have labelled the budget as biased and slammed centre's discrimination. The heated exchange in the House today gave a glimpse of the political blame game. The uproar reached a fever pitch with opposition and ruling party members clashing even over the caste census. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman countered budget critics and singled out Congress party's hypocrisy. She attacked the Congress for rejecting the Swaminathan panel report over MSP. Sample the reactions.
2004-05 budget did not take the name of 17 states. I'd like to ask the UPA government members at that time, did money not go to those 17 states?
सर ओबीसी की बात जनगणना की बात बहुत की जाती है जिसकी जात का पता नहीं वो गणना की बात करता है जितना मेरा आप लोग इंसल्ट करना चाहते हैं आप खुशी से करिए आप रोज करिए मगर एक बात मत भूलिए जाति जनगणना को हम यहां पास करके दिखाएंगे मैं महाभारत शकुनी ये सब बातें कह रहे थे दुर्योधन तक यहां ले आई है मैं केवल सभापति महोदय इनसे ये पूछना चाहता हूं आपने जाति कैसे पूछ ली है बताइए बस
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ವಿಭಜನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಜನ ಈ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತದ ಜನ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮುಂದೊಂದು ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರದ ಅನ್ಯಾಯಗಳು ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಗೆದೊಳ್ಬಹುದು
Who is using the budget to provoke and divide? That's the question. Let's open this up. Tuhin Sinha, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Dr. Anand Ranganathan needs no introduction. P.R. Koma Reddy, the national spokesperson of the TDP. Mr. Sarvanan, the national spokesperson of the DMK. Gaurav Chachra, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. And Tehseen Poonawala, another familiar face, needs no introduction, here in the studio with me. Let's open this up. Dr. Ranganathan, look at the narrative on budget. You can have differences on budgetary allocations, provisions, what have you. But some people are talking about partition or the need to divide India if demands are not met. Then you have a caste clash on budget. Akhilesh Yadav chimed in to say that, look, aapne jati ki baat kaise kar di? Have we forgotten that during Bharat Jodo Yatra, how Rahul Gandhi used to ask people about their caste? What's going on?
Good evening. Before I come to the budget and give you a little bit of data, I want to talk about this caste business. I don't think people understand that. I think Article 340 of the Constitution asks for a commission to be set up to look into the extent to which the country's population is OBC. The Congress ruled this country from 1947 onwards till, of course, the 70s. The commission was set up by Morarji Desai in a government that was non-Congress in 1979. It was implemented by VP Singh, a non-Congress government. So does Rahul Gandhi not have any advisors? I mean, I can understand that he's a bit thick when it comes to thinking on his own about these issues. But surely erudite people like Tehseen and others would be able to tell him that stop talking about jitni abadi utna haq and OBC, this thing, when you for 50 years did nothing to set up a commission, and now you are waxing eloquent when you in your own CWC do not have the right proportion of the kind of reservations that you want, when during the elections, recently concluded elections in Maharashtra, you did not have in Maharashtra a single, including your allies, the Congress, a single Muslim candidate. When the BJP fielded more women candidates proportionally than the Congress. You are talking about these things, but unfortunately there is no journalist, worth his or her salt who will ask these questions to Rahul Gandhi. Even though Rahul Gandhi might say that he's open to questions, he is as immune to questions as any other politician is. Now let me come to the budget. I want to show you something, Pranesh. This is where the rupee comes from in one short, swift figure, and this is where the rupee goes. 30% of the budget is allocated to the state and their finances through taxes that are allocated and through the Finance Commission. What are they talking about? Do they not know that in the last 10 years, the center has disbursed 7 lakh crores to Tamil Nadu alone, which is more than the tax it has received from Tamil Nadu? Do they not know that the center has given 240% more to Karnataka than what the UPA did? This north-south divide is a very carefully crafted narrative that failed during the election and that is going to fail going forward as well. They must stop this. It is going to break the nation up. Is that what the Congress wants?
Tehseen?
Thank you, Pranesh, for having me on the show. The erudite Dr. Ranganathan made some points. I'll come to each of those points. I hope, Dr. Ranganathan, or you don't interrupt me and give me the same courtesy that I've extended. Point number 1. For every 1 rupee that my home state and my Janbhoomi of Maharashtra contributes, and I'm surprised Eknath Shindeji continues to be in this government, we get only 7 paisa back. For every 1 rupee my Karnataka or 1 rupee Tamil Nadu contributes, we get 14 paisa or 17 paisa back. Now, for every 1 rupee that Bihar, and I'm not saying Bihar should not be helped, if a part of my body is slightly weaker, of course it is my duty to strengthen it. But for every 1 rupee Bihar contributes, it gets 7 rupees 50 paisa, or in UP contributes, it gets 2 rupees 50 paisa. Now, I'm not against this. I think they're weaker states, they must get help. But what did the 15th Finance Commission under Narendra Modi ji do? It increased the weightage on population to 15%, which in the 10th Finance Commission was 10%. So therefore, Bihar and UP get more. What did the 15th Finance Commission do? It increased the weightage on size of the state, which means Bihar and UP get more money as opposed to Kerala. So just let me give you a total figure, as Dr. Ranganathan showed a very good diagram. In this budget, Bihar got a total allocation of 1,02,000 crores. About 60% of its total tax revenues. Uttar Pradesh got 1,80,000 odd crores, 42% of its total tax revenues. But Telangana, which contributes a lot more, got 22,000 odd crores, a total of 20% of its total tax revenues. This is the injustice. I am not against UP or Bihar being helped. It should be helped. But it can't be that the Finance Commission, you change the rules. That is the problem. That is point number 1. Point number 2. Let me just ask one question to the BJP spokesperson. In 2011, a caste census was done by the Congress. And Rajnath Singh ji, and I quote from Times Now, is on the floor of the House saying, there were errors, let's work on the errors, whichever government comes next after 2014, release it. You remember Pranesh, he was BJP president then. In 2014, he was on the floor of Parliament, he said as Home Minister, because that comes underneath him, we will be releasing this in 2018, because 2021, the next census has to be held. The caste census, removing the error, all data is with the BJP. I am saying Congress is bad, Indira ji is bad, Rajiv ji is bad, Nehru ji is bad, Rahul ji is bad, Sonia ji is bad. They are out of power. Last 25 years, 16 years has been BJP. Last 10 years has been Narendra Modi ji. Rajnath Singh ji made this promise, Source Times of India, that I will give the caste census with you. Why aren't you releasing it? Why are you not releasing the caste census that you promised you will release it? So today the BJP spokesperson to him should tell me, are you going to release it or no? You cannot be half pregnant. You are pregnant or not pregnant. Tell me, will you release the caste census of 2011? Yes or no? Today answer the people of Times Now, of viewers of Times Now. Yes or no?
Okay, let me ask you you were responding to Dr. Ranganathan. In fact, he wants to come in. Yes, sir. Quickly.
Just factual correction to my friend Tehseen. When he says only 7 paisa is returned to Karnataka and Tamil Nadu for every rupee they give back to the center. You talked about Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, right?
Maharashtra, yeah.
14 and 17.
How much does, what was the figure you quoted for Tamil Nadu?
17.
17. It is 30. So please get your facts right.
Paisa.
That is
okay.
Okay, let's not trivialize this. Please, 1 minute. Let me ask.
This is an insult to the people of Tamil Nadu.
It is not.
And my friend Dr. Anand is a Tamilian, a proud Tamilian. But he's insulting them.
No, 1 second. On one hand, you say that Bihar and UP must get disproportionately more because they are poorer. On the other hand, you are clapping. When I say that Tamil Nadu
I am saying don't insult the people of Tamil Nadu.
What are you talking about?
Do not trivialize this. Let's bring in Mr. Saravanan.
Do not denigrate Bihar and
You are insulting my people of Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Don't do that to us.
Down 1% at a time. I want to bring in Mr. Saravanan. Please, no one speaks. Mr. Saravanan.
Yeah.
Have you heard this comment by Congress's DK Suresh that if this injustice continues, the demand for a separate state, a demand for division will continue. Is that the right approach, sir?
See, the founder of our party, our pair arranger Anna, we call him Anna fondly, he famously said, we have dropped the demand for Dravida Nadu long back, but the reasons still remain. This is what he said. And Mr. D.K. Shivkumar or Mr. Suresh, I think he is echoing those sentiments. When you are not giving us our due share, we are reminded how India was formed as a union and how all the states started equally. 1960s, 1950s, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, all the states were equal in terms of poverty, in terms of economic progress. But now we have progressed. The state of Tamil Nadu has progressed. We are contributing healthy way to the Indian economy. So how do you preserve? How do you ensure that the state of Tamil Nadu gives still more to the union's kitty? You are not doing that. You are trying to stigmatize, stilt the growth of the state of Tamil Nadu. How do you do that? By not giving us funds when we need them the most. For example, we suffered 2 devastating floods. What was the union government doing? The BJP government? They were ridiculing. When we wanted funds, they said, oh, we don't have an ATM to give you the money, taking it and giving it to you. Now, to the Olympic contingent, Tamil Nadu has sent 13 players, 13 sportsmen from the state of Tamil Nadu are there in the Olympic contingent. How much money under the Khelo India did we receive? 20 crores. How much did Gujarat receive? 426 crores. How many athletes have gone there to the Olympics from Gujarat? 2. Is this the kind of injustice we need to sit and watch, sit and wait? This is why we are opposing the BJP.
No, you can oppose the BJP, Mr. Saravanan. Mr. Saravanan, you can oppose the BJP. You can abuse the BJP. But are you suggesting that because of differences and because of, perceived biases, prejudices, what have you, you are justifying the need for partition? We will have north of India and south of India. Is this the Jai Samvidhan spirit? Tuhin Sinha, is this the Jai Samvidhan spirit? You better agree to their demands. Or you heard what
Pranesh,
Mr. Saravanan said?
Pranesh, the ignorance and notoriety of this opposition party is absolutely shocking. Even before we come to, deal with the fallacious north-south divide which they are trying to manufacture, I think the Congress party owes an apology to the country for the financial anarchy they have wreaked upon Karnataka. 14,000 crores have been embezzled out of funds exclusively meant for SC/ST welfare. 37% of the total funds, that is, 39,000 crores were allotted for SC/ST welfare. 14,000 have been pulled out of that to compensate for their unrealistic, untenable promises and guarantees. They have raised the price of bus fares. They have raised the price of petrol, diesel. So I think they owe an apology. Now coming specifically, I am a man of facts and data. Now coming specifically because, the Tamil Nadu representative, the DMK representative over here is crying foul. I have some figures over here, which pertain specifically to fiscal transfers to Tamil Nadu, both for tax devolution as well as for grants and aid from Government of India. What was the figure between 2014 to 14? 94,971 crores. And the corresponding figure between 2014 to 24 was 2,92,013 crore, which is a 207% rise. The scheme for special assistance to states for capital expenditure, 2,460 crores, was released on a 50-year interest-free loan to Tamil Nadu. And there are similarly increased, spending for Karnataka. There is a similarly, 200% increase in spending for Telangana. So why do they always play the victim?
No, they can. Look, Tuhin Sinha, look, the opposition is well within its right to raise their demands, to, register their grievances. That's not the point. The point is this, warning of justifying the need for partition. I am appalled by that. One can have differences. Mr. Kumar Reddy, how do you see this?
Pranesh,
that if you don't give funds, then this is the formula.
2 points over here. First of all,
Pranesh, Two in 1 second. See, Pranesh, I mean, all this argument by the opposition that the southern states are being neglected is completely baseless. Look at the facts. We will only talk on the basis of few facts. My friend from Karnataka, D.K. Suresh, he was saying that, his state got nothing. Whereas the facts say that between 2014 and 24, Karnataka received 2,36,955 crore, whereas it got only 81,000 crore between 2004 and 14 under UPA rule. This is a fact. Can they deny that? And today, if you talk about mentioning the names of the states, the finance minister gave a strong rebuttal. 26 states, the names of 26 states were not mentioned in the budget speech of 2009-10. So does it say that all these 26 states are neglected? 18 states, names of the 18 states were not mentioned in 2005-6. 17 state names were not mentioned in 2004-5. Then what is this AP-Bihar drama that is going on? Just because the names of few states are not mentioned, does it convey that they are not getting anything? 3 crore new houses are being built under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. All those 3 crore are they going only to AP and Bihar? And one other fact regarding Karnataka. 11 lakh crore worth of infrastructure projects budget has been allocated. 1 lakh crore worth of road projects are currently happening in Karnataka. In the recent budget, 7,000 crore, 7,559 crore for railways was allotted to Karnataka. These are all facts. Can they deny that? And also when you talk about Andhra, the AP Reorganization Act was brought by the Congress-led UPA rule, UPA government. Whatever was announced by Nirmala Sitharaman is in the framework of the AP.
No, I don't think there is any dispute on the numbers. Tehseen, before you come in, Mr. Sarvanan wanted to.
This is going to be the punchline. I'm going to read out from source Times of India verbatim. I'll take 45 seconds. I will not speak after that. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his planned visit to the state of Andhra Pradesh. He says, I am unable to understand with what face does Narendra Modi come to Andhra Pradesh. Is he coming to see whether we are dead or alive? The injustice done to Andhra Pradesh is unprecedented. Is he coming to laugh at our problems? He said this while addressing a public. I can go on and on. This is, today they are in the alliance. And because Modi ji is surviving on them, he is making the statement. Or you criticize Chandrababu Naidu for lying then, or because today you are in the alliance and Modi ji needs you, he is giving you money.
Mr. Sarvanan, I am coming to you. I have quoted you. I am coming to you. Let Mr. Koma Reddy respond to Tehseen. Then I am coming to you, Mr. Sarvanan. Just 30 seconds.
If Tehseen is so interested in going into the park, I can quote a number of comments made by Mamata Banerjee on Rahul Gandhi, comments made by Pinarayi Vijayan on Rahul Gandhi. Look at what Pinarayi Vijayan is talking about Rahul Gandhi currently.
So Chandrababu,
let's come back to the larger question. Mr. Sarvanan, how can you be possibly justifying the idea of partition? That's the question, sir.
See, when you speak of PM Awas Yojana, they said, oh, the house is only built in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, not anywhere else. It is built. In the state of Tamil Nadu, they are building houses under PM Awas Yojana. You know how much the union government is contributing? 60,000 to 70,000. The rest, 1,60,000 is being contributed by the state government. It should not be PM Awas Yojana. It should be the Chief Minister's housing scheme. Correct. Why are you trying to impose Hindi even here? And for Sanskrit, you are spending 1,600 crores. For every year appointing Hindi teachers, you are spending 80 crores. How much are you spending for a classical language? Telugu is a classical language. Malayalam is a classical language. Tamil is a classical language. How much money are you spending? Is the union government spending? This is one aspect.
No, Mr. Sarvanan, I agree with you. Corner the BJP if you have the numbers. Look, the numbers don't lie. You are not answering the question. I am asking you, if you have differences, will you call for partition?
I am coming to it. Pranesh, answer me. Allow me to answer. Allow me to answer. See, yet another important issue is this caste census. Why the BJP is running scared of conducting a caste census? The demand of the entire union, entire India is to increase the reservation quota. It is capped at 50%. percentage.
Many in the BJP, Mr. Saravanan, are saying that why don't you conduct caste census in the states that you are in?
Number of castes we are having.
Let Dr. Ranganathan come in. Yes, sir.
Pranesh, the population of Maharashtra is twice that of Tamil Nadu, 140 million versus 70 million of Tamil Nadu. The debt of Maharashtra is 7 lakh crores. Can I please ask the DMK spokesperson what is the right now, currently the debt of Tamil Nadu?
What is the debt of Union of India? Will you answer that? 1 lakh, 150 lakh
won't
crores.
answer a simple
Do you know what is the
question.
debt of India? What is the debt the
Why
BJP
doesn't he
government has
answer the
borrowed
simple
in the
question?
last 10 years? Do you know that?
Oh God.
Do you know that? You answer my question.
This
You answer my
creature,
question.
why
Do you
don't you
know
answer
how
the
much
question?
BJP has
Why are you
borrowed?
running scared?
Do you have any data
Why are
on
you
that?
running scared? Pranesh, you ask him.
I am
If
not
he's
running
scared to
scared. You
me,
answer my
ask
question.
him.
You
Why
answer
don't you
my
ask him?
question. Do you have the courage to answer that question?
Oh,
what is
God,
what
these
is
dregs
the
of
debt
the
that the
society.
BJP has borrowed in the last 10 years?
No,
These
okay,
people think
let's
they
not,
are
gentlemen, please.
They have yearned.
Gentlemen,
Do
please,
you have answers?
let's
Do you
have a
have
civilized
answers?
debate and discourse, please.
Pranesh, what was my question? Please ask him. I asked him what is the debt of Tamil Nadu.
No, he's asking
Is
you
that a-
what is the
is
debt of the
abusive question?
union government.
I am
I
asking
will-
what
I
is
will-
the debt of
I
the
will
Indian
tell him.
government? You answer
I
that.
will tell him the
Do you
debt
have
first.
the
Let him
courage?
tell the debt of
You
Tamil
choose the
Nadu.
BJP. Do you have the courage to answer that?
There we go. You know, these
You answer about the debt of the
little
union government. Which government is
these
running without debt?
Tuesdays, this, that, you
The
know,
union
these are,
government is
how
having
on
how much
earth
debt?
are
Do you
these
know
people
that?
thinking
Do
they
you
are more
know-
intelligent
Do you
than
know
others?
how much debt, how much money
Arey,
the
thoda
BJP
padh
has
lo.
borrowed?
Shall
You
I
know
say
or
in
not?
Hindi or
If you
Tamil?
don't know, don't speak. If
One
you
minute,
don't
Mr.
know,
Saravanan,
then your
please, sir, don't get
credibility is
personal.
your
1 minute. Let's all be civil here. Please, let's be responsible in our commentary.
It doesn't
Please,
have the guts
one
to
one
answer
person
the
at a time.
question.
Dr. Ranganathan,
Tamil
you make
Nadu-
your point. Mr. Saravanan, I'll come to you.
That is the problem with these homeschooled people. They're not, they're school dropouts. I told him Maharashtra has double the population of Tamil Nadu. Maharashtra debt is 7 lakh crores. He was scared. He was quaking in his boots to tell the debt of Tamil Nadu. I will tell. It's 8.1 lakh crores. Are you not ashamed? You are keeping your promises backed on debt and you are blaming other people. Have some shame. Read. Go home and read.
Mr. Saravanan, quick comment. Mr. Chachra, I'm coming to you.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. This gentleman does not have any shame. Every day coming and rubbishing, putting out rubbish on national TV. That is his pastime. If he has any shame, he will answer
He still
how
will
much
not say.
debt the union
He
government
still
has
will not
borrowed
say.
in the last 10 years. How much money
He
has
still
spent
will
on
not
the
say.
No, let him
welfare
speak.
schemes.
Let him speak, please.
We know what to do. We are experts in managing the finance. We don't need your advice. You don't give us advice. Have some shame. You have some shame.
Okay.
Stop being a stooge
Please,
of the
please,
BJP.
Dr. Ranganathan,
If you
Mr.
want to
Saravanan,
fight
please,
for
both of you are good friends.
for the people of
Both
India.
of you are good friends
Don't-
of air.
don't
Please
let out
don't
your
do this. Okay, 1 minute. Tessin. 1 minute.
I
Mr.
just-
Chachra hasn't spoken. Tessin, I'll come back to you.
No
Let
problem.
Mr. bring in
please,
Mr. Chachra.
Please.
गौरव चाचरा जी, आज जब बजट पे डिस्कशन हो रहा था तो कास्ट सेंसस पे भी डिबेट शुरू हो गई. राहुल गांधी ने कुछ बोला, फिर अनुराग ठाकुर ने बोला, फिर अखिलेश यादव ने कहा कि आपने इनकी जाति कैसे पूछ ली. कैसे, क्या सोचते हैं आप इस कमेंट के बारे में? क्या जाति नहीं पूछनी चाहिए थी?
जी बिल्कुल. देखिए, एक तरफ हम जाति जनगणना की बात कर रहे हैं. भारतीय जनता पार्टी मुद्दे को भटकाना चाहती है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी सीधे बात करना नहीं चाहती है. अरे जाति जनगणना में भारतीय जनता पार्टी को क्या दिक्कत है? हम सामाजिक न्याय की बात कर रहे हैं, जाति जनगणना की बात कर रहे हैं, जिससे जितनी संख्या भारी होगी उतनी उसकी भागीदारी होगी. इसमें भारतीय जनता पार्टी को क्या दिक्कत है? जब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार देश में आई है 2014 के बाद पीडीए पे उत्पीड़न लगातार बढ़ा है. पिछड़े दलित अल्पसंख्यक आदिवासियों पे उत्पीड़न भारतीय जनता पार्टी में लगातार बढ़ता है. चाहे वो 69,000 शिक्षक भर्ती का मामला देख लीजिए.
नहीं गौरव जी, मैंने आपसे पूछा, आप शायद समझ नहीं पाए. मैंने आपसे पूछा क्या जाति पूछनी,
साफ करवाया,
क्या जाति पूछी जानी चाहिए थी? क्या जाति पूछना सही बात है, गलत बात है?
जाति पूछने वाले ये कौन होते हैं? जाति पूछने वाले गलत बात. ये कौन होते हैं जाति पूछने वाले?
अच्छा, गलत बात है जाति पूछना, गलत बात.
सांसद को जाति पूछने का अधिकार है
जी.
किसी दूसरे माननीय सांसद का, किसी दूसरे माननीय सांसद की जाति. ये कौन होते हैं पूछने
ये
वाले?
कौन होते हैं?
उनका जो क्वेश्चन.
Now before I bring in Tehsin and Tuhin Sinha and all the others, let me play a clip of Rahul Gandhi from his Bharat Jodo Yatra and from the briefings that he's held. ध्यान से सुनिए गौरव जी, आते हैं अब इसके पे।
देश के एसेट्स में ओबीसी की कितनी हिस्सेदारी है, दलितों की कितनी हिस्सेदारी है, आदिवासियों की कितनी हिस्सेदारी है, देश के इंस्टीट्यूशंस में आदिवासी कितने, ओबीसी कितने, दलित कितने? मैं आपसे पूछ लेता हूं, इस कमरे में दलित कितने हैं? देखिए, ये मजा देखिए, इस कमरे में ओबीसी कितने हैं? हाथ उठा के दिखा दीजिए, देखिए मजा। नहीं, वो आप कैमरा मैन है भैया, आपकी बात नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं, इनकी बात कर रहा हूं। तो ये सवाल है, हिंदुस्तान के इंस्टीट्यूशंस में ओबीसी कितने, दलित कितने, आदिवासी कितने?
ये एक क्लिप था गौरव भाई। एक और क्लिप है जिसमें राहुल गांधी, अब समय की क्योंकि सीमा है, एक और क्लिप है, उसमें वो एक पत्रकार से पूछते हैं कि आप जिस संस्था में काम करते हैं उसके ओनर की कास्ट क्या है। तो वो पूछ सकते हैं, लेकिन जाति नहीं पूछनी चाहिए। कास्ट सेंसस में क्या पूछेंगे?
भागीदारी की बात है। क्या इन माननीय सांसद को उनकी जाति नहीं पता थी, या जानबूझ के टिप्पणी की गई थी, जानबूझ के मुद्दे से भटकाने के लिए टिप्पणी की गई?
तो राहुल गांधी अगर बोल रहे हैं तो राहुल गांधी क्यों पूछ रहे थे?
हमसे पूछते हमने कितनी जाति को टिकट दी है? हमने दलित, कुर्मी, पटेल, कुशवाहा, शाक्त, सैनी, यादव, मुस्लिम, निषाद, बिंद,
तो फिर दिक्कत क्या है?
भूमियार, राजभर, लोधी, इन सबको टिकट दी।
तो फिर दिक्कत क्या है?
हम पीडीए को लेके आए। अरे माननीय सांसद
if Rahul Gandhi can talk like this and get away, why is Akhilesh Yadav saying जाति कैसे पूछ दिया आपने?
जानबूझ के
Rahul Gandhi is correct and is Akhilesh Yadav ji correct? I'll explain to you. When Rahul Gandhi ji is making this point, he's making it to empower people. The question on Akhilesh ji is to insult Akhilesh ji, and I'll give you two examples of it. I hope I'm not interrupted. When Akhilesh ji was left the chief minister's residence, the chief minister's residence ka Shuddhikaran happened. Shuddhikaran. When Akhilesh ji went to the temple, the BJP Karyakarta did Shuddhikaran. Why? Why? That is the insult of caste. I'm going to ask you one thing. Let your viewers today, I will ask your viewers to Google, remove your Google and move. Let's look at the state of Uttar Pradesh. How many DMs, SPs, police commissioners today are from the Dalit community or from the OBC community right now in Uttar Pradesh? How many vice chancellors in central government universities are from the Dalit OBC community? If they are not, please ask this government what are they doing. And the BJP spokesperson ran away, did not answer. When Rajnath Singh ji said, source Times of India, we will release the caste census in 2018. Tell us today on Times Now, are you releasing it or no?
Answer that question, Dr. Ranganathan, you're next.
No, who's running away? Your leader is the biggest coward in this country. Pranesh, it's about time that I answer this. Pranesh, I wish you had shown that video from February 2024 where Rahul Gandhi is randomly pulling up a journalist and saying कि आपकी जाति क्या है बताओ, and then saying कि इसीलिए आप यहाँ पर हैं, आप मालिक नहीं है. I think that was the most insulting behavior that any political leader can put up in this country. And Rahul Gandhi, while he tells the country Daro Mat, is the biggest coward. Why should he not disclose his jati if he's the one who is building up this caste identity? Who's stoking this caste unrest in the country? He should be the first one to proudly disclose his identity. But no, he's the biggest coward. He will not comment on the Hooch tragedy in Tamil Nadu, but comment on everything else in every part of the country. It's about time that Rahul Gandhi walks the talk, or else he should apologize to that journalist who he insulted during Bharat Jodo Yatra.
I still didn't get the answer.
Dr.
Rahul Gandhi is bad.
Dr. Ranganathan, what Tehseen is saying that, look, there is difference between what Rahul Gandhi did and Anurag Thakur. Rahul wanted to empower people, wants to empower people. Anurag Thakur used it as a pejorative.
Yes.
Look, Pranesh, the Congress also conducted a caste census centrally when it was in the UPA as a government, and in Karnataka. Has it released those two caste censuses? No. The issue here is all political parties have to come out and without hypocrisy say what do they want. The fact of the matter is that the OBC till today, the reservations have been calculated on the basis of 1931 census, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We need a census because we need to give reservations to SC, ST and OBCs. That is constitutional mandate. Now, how can you do it if you do not know how many OBCs, SCs and STs are? So why don't the parties come out? You can ask the panelists on your party or on your panel right now, whether are they for or are they not for a caste census?
Let's start with Tehseen.
Absolutely, the data is with the current government. Release it.
Okay.
Release it. He's again run away and didn't answer the question. When are you releasing it? You have the data.
Mr. Sarvanan.
Yeah. See, we are outright from day one, we have been demanding a caste census from the union government. Only that will solve. See, the state governments give quotas, more quotas to OBCs or SCs or STs. What the Supreme Court says? You don't have any empirical data. On what basis have you increased this quota? This is the rhetoric every time the Supreme Court is asking us. So, if we want to do that, the only way is to have a caste census. And why the BJP is shying away? It is because BJP is a party of the upper caste Hindus, by the upper caste Hindus, and for the upper caste Hindus.
Okay,
that is the problem with the BJP. That is why they are running scared.
Pranesh, principally, Home Minister Amit Shah ji has categorically stated that in principle we stand in support of caste census, but we don't want it to be a fudged up exercise like the Congress wants it to be. I am daring the Congress party today. You have done caste census, or you claim to have done caste census in Karnataka and Chhattisgarh. If you have the courage, if your leader has the courage, why don't you make it public? There were 8.19 crores in the last caste survey of 2011, out of which 1.5 crore errors still remain unaddressed. We want the caste census, but we want an immaculate, we want an impeccable caste census.
Gaurav Chachra, if you want to do a caste census, अगर आप चाहते हैं कि जाति जनगणना हो और फिर दूसरी तरफ आप पूछ रहे हैं कि जाति मत पूछो, तो कैसे होगा?
नहीं, जाति तो ये तो किसी अलग टिप्पणी, जानबूझ के ये जनता का जो असल मुद्दे की बात हो रही थी वहां पे सदन में, जानबूझ के जनता का वो चीज को भड़काने के लिए इन्होंने जाति पूछी। हम तो कह रहे जाति जनगणना हम करा के रहे,
आप करवाइए, लेकिन जाति पूछने में क्या दिक्कत है? फिर ये क्यों कहा कि आपने जाति क्यों पूछ दी?
जिसकी जितनी हिस्सेदारी होगी उतनी उसकी भागीदारी होगी। अरे जाति हमारी पीडीए है, पीडीए हमारी जाति है, हम सब समाजवादी।
पीडीए का फुल फॉर्म क्या है? गौरव चाचरा जी, पीडीए का फुल फॉर्म क्या है?
जब तक पीडीए को हक और पिछड़े, दलित, अल्पसंख्यक, आदिवासी और भाजपा से सताए हुए अगड़े,
अल्पसंख्यक भी है, अगड़े भी हैं। डॉक्टर
पीडीए को न्याय नहीं मिल जाएगा, हम लोग कंधे से कंधा मिला के सड़क से लेके सदन तक का घेराव करेंगे, सदन तक इनकी बात को पहुंचाने का काम करेंगे।
यस डॉक्टर।
No, I think sensibility has to come as, you can say kosher if I use the word, as far as politics is concerned. But my good friend from the DMK just said as a blasé remark, BJP is the party of upper caste. In South, where the BJP has maximum MPs more than any other party or did, and the vote share is more than any other party, the fact of the matter is that BJP is not this so-called party of the upper caste as Mr. Sarvanan is pointing it out to be. While it was in Karnataka, while the vote share in Tamil Nadu, while the vote share in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, I'm sorry, the facts do not bear you out. So please, let this rhetoric and cliche is 30, 40 years old, Mr. Sarvanan.
Let's move on. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this one.